Dana White admits he wanted a UFC fighter to lose last year, and fans are losing their minds. Dana White just lit a match and tossed it straight into UFC fan base. With UFC 324 set to kick off the promotion's new year in Las Vegas, headlined by an interim lightweight title clash between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett, the UFC boss has been everywhere lately, doing interviews, pushing the card, and even hyping up his first ever Zuffa boxing event happening Friday. But instead of building hype, like normal, Dana accidentally dropped a bombshell that has fans playing detective like their lives depend on it. Because he admitted something that promoters never admit out loud. He wanted a UFC fighter to lose. And now everyone wants to know who it was. Dana White makes a wild confession on live radio. Dana has taken plenty of heat recently for stepping back from UFC duties, with some fans claiming he's been more focused on side ventures than the sport itself. When he went on Real 92.3, it seemed like just another standard promo stop, until he was asked a simple question. When was the last time you wanted a UFC fighter to lose? And Dana didn't hesitate. That's a great question. Probably the middle of last year, yeah. Listen, we have almost 1,000 guys under contract. They don't all like me, and I don't like all of them either. Boom. Not, I stay neutral. Not, I love all my fighters. Not the usual corporate promoter talk. Dana basically said, yeah, I wanted someone to lose. Deal with it. This isn't even the first time Dana's done this. Hardcore fans know Dana's history when it comes to grudges. His feud with Tito Ortiz is legendary, the kind of beef that got so personal they even talked about fighting each other at one point, even though it never happened. Years later, Dana admitted he was thrilled when Tito got knocked out by Chuck Liddell because he couldn't stand him. When Dana says he wanted someone to lose last year, fans know he's not joking. UFC fans go full FBI mode, trying to crack the mystery the second that quote hit the internet. UFC fans started throwing names around like darts. And the guesses are chaotic. Was it Khamzat Chimaev? One fan suggested Khamzat vs Dricus Du Plessis. Khamzat has been one of the UFC's biggest headline magnets, but also one of the most unpredictable stars on the roster, and Dana doesn't exactly love unpredictability when it affects business. It has to be Magomed Ankalaev. Another fan posted an image of Magomed Ankalaev losing to Alex Pereira ***, basically implying Dana wanted Pereira to win because he's a star, a highlight machine, and a walking pay-per-view moment. And honestly, that theory has weight. He wanted Merab to lose, so O'Malley stays the golden boy. This one is spicy. Some fans believe Dana wanted Dvalishvili to lose because the UFC has been trying to turn Sean O'Malley into a massive superstar, and Merab's suffocating style isn't exactly viral clip friendly. As one fan put it, with the UFC trying to make O'Malley the biggest star, he likely wanted Merab to lose. If that's true, that's not just personal, that's business. It was 100% Bryce Mitchell. This is where the comments got dark. Several fans immediately pointed to Bryce Mitchell, who fought twice last year, including a brutal loss to Gene Silva, before rebounding with a win over said Nurmagomedov. But the bigger reason fans suspect him? Because Dana had to release a statement after Bryce made extremely controversial comments on his podcast. One fan flat out claimed it was no doubt Bryce Mitchell. Another didn't hold back at all. Boxing doesn't need this virus. And if Dana was asked about middle of last year, Bryce's situation fits the timeline perfectly. The UFC boss just exposed the truth nobody wanted to hear. Here's what makes this so shocking. Dana didn't just admit he disliked a fighter. He admitted he actively wanted someone to fail while they were still fighting under his promotion. That's the kind of statement that destroys the illusion fans want to believe, that the UFC is fair, that the boss stays neutral, that the best man always wins without politics in the background. But Dana just said the quiet part out loud. He's human. He holds grudges. And sometimes he picks sides. And now the UFC fanbase is asking the real question. If Dana White wanted one fighter to lose last year, who else has he wanted to lose? Who has he wanted to win? And how much of UFC matchmaking is personal? Because whether you love Dana or hate him, this is the kind of comment that makes fans wonder if the UFC is a sport or a storyline where the boss is favorites. And the scariest part, Dana didn't sound guilty at all, he sounded like he meant it.